goes with the activity we did inside with the sticks in the box, the shoe box. Okay, we did problem number 1 in class. Let's do, I'll start with this problem back here, right here. Okay, this one here. And most of you know how to do the review, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to do this one here because some class. Okay, what you're going to do, your goal is to find this line right here, the call that the three-dimensional diagonals. And it's also the stick we use, if it fits into the box or not, okay? To find that, what you have to do is you do Pythagorean theorem twice. Take these two numbers first, 5 and 7 yards. Do a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. 5 and 7 is from here. So you do 5 squared plus 7 squared equals to c squared. You're finding this length here. That right there. Okay? So, and then that'll be 25 plus 49 equals to c squared. You get 74 equals to c squared. And then you find the square root of 74. That should be 8 point something. Let's see. Let me do it on Google Dictionary. I mean Google calculator. Okay, Google calculator. And the square root of 74, the square root of 74 equals 8.6. So the square root of 74 is 8.6. Oh, no, we don't do this here. Sorry. We stop here. That was my mistake. You stop here. You don't go further than that. And then you use that as the square root of 74 here. So now you use these two, the last number that you didn't use, that number, the height. And this is the our new number. So we need to go ahead and do that. We do, you use the square root of 74 there, from here. That's square root of 74, which is from here. And this last number 7, and that's 7 yards. Okay. You do a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. Square root of 74 is for a, square root of 74 squared plus 7 squared equals to c squared. Now if you put in your calculator this number here, the square root of 74 squared, you will get 74. Let me show you. Clear it. Where's the clear button? The square root of 74 squared. Let's see, where is the to the power of? I believe that's it. To the power of 2 squared equal. See, that's 74. Okay, so you get 74 here plus 7 squared is 49 equals to c squared. You get 13. 123 equals to c squared. Take the square root. Take the square root. C equals. Now you use your calculator. It's the very last step. Last thing you do, you can use the calculator. Square root of 120. It's probably 11.9 because it's close to, no, 11.5. Square root of 1. Oh, square root of 123. Oh no, it's close to 11. Probably 11.2 equals. Oh, 11.1, 11.1. This is a 0. That 9 turns that to a 1. Okay? So 11.1. Nope, why won't it go away? There we go. So you answer C, or this three-dimensional diagonal. You'll learn that later they call it D because it's the diagonal part. You're going to change this to the diagonal part. The diagonal part where the stick is 11.1 yards. So this box can fit up to 11.1 yards. Can fit up to 11.1 yards. Any more than that, if you have an item bigger than 11.1 yards, it won't fit. Okay, anything lower, it will work. Okay? Now, let's go to the next problem here. This one, if I have not done that in class. Again, we take the length and the width. The length and the width, the two numbers, length and width. Okay. And do Pythagorean theorem for that. 6 and 4. And we're going to use this number last here. Length and width. Okay. It's this one here. To find this line right there. Okay. A squared plus b squared equals to c squared. 6 squared plus 4 squared equals to c squared. 36 plus 16 equals to c squared. 52 equals to c squared, the square root of 52. Leave it. We're going to leave alone. The first one, we're going to leave that alone. We're going to use this as the square root of 52. We're going to use that and this last number here. So we're going to use the square root of 52 and that 10 and do a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. Square root of 52 squared plus 10 squared equals to c squared, or the diagonal. We want the diagonal squared. Okay, the square root of 52 squared is 52 plus 10 squared is 100 equals to d squared, the three-dimensional diagonal. 152 equals to d squared. Take the square root, take the square root. Now we need a calculator. Okay. The square root of 152 equals 12.3. This is a 3 here. The 3 stays the same because that's a 2. Okay, the 3 stays the same because that's a 2. So it's just 12.3. That's your answer. That's in rounding. 12.2 equals the three-dimensional diagonal there that we're looking for. 12.2 what? Inches. So the biggest the box can hold is 12.2. Anything bigger will be too big. The maximum length the box can hold is 12.2 inches. Okay. And I'll leave it like this so those of you who are absent can watch it, or those of you don't understand.